Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Factory. I'm Brim, he's Grum, and this is episode 15. Now what are we going to do today? Well, I thought we'd take a quick look around our base. A few things have changed slightly, and some of it I got crazy and did off camera and probably shouldn't have done, but it's not huge changes. So we were talking about in the last episode needing some additional magic wood. Magical wood can also be used just like you would use bookcases for a vanilla... I've had a problem with the zombies spawning again, and I thought I heard them. I suppose I'm hearing the fire underneath me. Anyway, the magical wood can be used just like, I don't have anything I can actually enchant in here. Now, wouldn't that be interesting if you could enchant chicken? Can be used just like you would use bookcases in vanilla. Let me grab an actual book out of here. So I plop some of it down here just to do some book enchants, so that I could try to, you'll see that it goes all the way up to level 30, even though there are no bookcases in the area. So this was just, and I moved the experience obelisk that we had right here over here so I could easily put levels in, take levels out, that sort of thing. And here are some books that I created. I was specifically looking for, hoping to get lucky and pick up Reaper. That has not happened. I don't think, as I pick through these again real quick, I don't think I've seen Reaper. I kind of got to a point where I was just grabbing 30 levels, crafting, and moving on. Now, we've also been... for our IMI system, you'll see that one of our terminals is missing. This is the pattern terminal. It is now, no, not the pattern terminal, the IMI interface terminal is now gone. It is the one that allows us to automatically see what's in the IMI interfaces. However, the reason we did that is that we had reached 9 connected devices, and we don't yet have an IMI controller. So I could not have that many devices connected to the system without the IMI controller. So what we've got here is an ender chest that's on the brown, sitting right here in this ender bag, and that will allow me to dump anything in here, and it'll go right back into our ME system. I did make a couple of, there's an import bus here, so you've got the chest, the ender chest, an import bus going directly into the ME system. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we are 8 and 9. So we got too big, and in order to deal with that, I only needed 1 extra space, so I just broke that terminal off. It was the least important terminal at this point, so I removed it for now until we can get a controller built, and we'll fix that. Let's see, what else did we do? The one thing that I should not have done off of camera that I did do is we were talking about putting the diamond spikes, and I just got busy playing and was like, hey, I need to build those diamond spikes, and I did. That was the reason I ended up building the magical wood, was to make these diamond spikes. So I should not have done that. I did. Unfortunately, they're in. We can take a look. They're sitting down here now. So we have diamond spikes. This thing is now fully automated, and it's collecting not only our goodies, but also experience. Matter of fact, let's see how much is in this obelisk back here. 68 levels. Yeah, we'll take those. And just go put them in the other obelisk up here. So that thing is running beautifully. The other thing we've done, you'll notice that all the better barrels are gone. We're still only piping out the exact same things we were before, but now we're piping them directly into a Tesseract that is on our IMI import bus, our IMI import Tesseract channel. So we're still having to come out here and go through this manually, which is okay because we are still looking for, there's an XP boost too, we'll take that. Power 2 I don't really care about. Fire Protection Soulbound we will always take. Power 2, Protection and Unbreaking. Oh, why no Reaper? Why no Reaper? And then when I come out here, I just I grab out anything I want to actually put in the system that we're not automatically putting in the system, and then just pretty much dump everything else. So all the things that we were putting into the better barrels before are now going directly to the ME system, which is very convenient. So we don't have to have this mess out here anymore. And here's where we've been putting the excess heads that we've been getting. I have a plan for some of those in the not so distant future, so we're not just throwing those away. Oops. So we've collected a bunch of armor down here, a bunch of armor and weapons that we're just waiting for the disenchanter for. And then as soon as we got the disenchanter, we'll pull the enchants off of those and then toss the armor itself away. Now, you'll also see that there are a couple of lines of growth pulsers down here. I think we've got 20 at this point, I think, in 3 rows. So we are in 6 rows, so we've actually got a couple of stacks of growth pulsers there, and they are setting under the diamonds. It is actually pretty amazing how quickly these grow with that many growth pulsers underneath them. The maximum, of course, would be with the diamond crop setting at build limit going up, and then the bottom of the pulsers at build limit going down. It's my understanding that if we were to put that many, that a seed grows in less than 1 second. Obviously, that would be amazing, but it's also, you can see that these have already regrown. Half of them are already completely redone. There's 4, there's 5, and the last one should be finishing. Come on, come on, you can do it. Let's do it on camera. Me and you, let's go, right now. Come on, go. There you go. So it does make a huge difference. Without growth pulsers, the diamond seeds seem to take about 2 in-game days to grow. With the growth pulsers, obviously it was just, well, less than a minute there, I would say. So we've just been tossing this in and then turning them into diamonds, diamond essence. Gets turned right straight into diamonds. There we go. There's 9 more diamonds for the machine. So we've got that running. That's running really well. What else? I don't think anything else has changed. I did pull the, what was that? I pulled the molten Enderium drum down. You'll see there's only less than half a bucket left in there, and put it over here just to turn it into Enderium blocks. I've already reclaimed those. We need those for making tesserats. And then obviously I brought the resonant ender one over here, piping it directly in. I did go ahead and upgrade this to a resonant, which allowed me to put in 3 speed upgrades. So this thing works much, much, much faster now. So that's very nice for making our tesserats. What else? I don't think anything else has changed. Now, what are we going to get done today? Well, the first thing we're going to get done. Oh, you know what? I'm sitting here thinking about what we're going to do today, and then suddenly realized to do what I want to do, we're going to need to change up our Tesseract channels just a little bit. So here's the deal. We are going to build, matter of fact, let's just go ahead and get them out of the way. We're going to build our first farming station. As I recall this, we have, pulsating crystal. We should actually... I think we've got some of this. Yeah. Okay, we'll toss those back in. But we're going to need a Z-Logic controller, which means we're going to need slice and spice. Or slice and splice. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Slice and splice. Okay, a head of any sort, it looks like, so that's not a big deal. A machine chassis. We know we don't have these in the system, so we'll throw one in real quick, and then just build this bad boy. We should have all the pieces. Yep. And then we'll have to build these, because why would we have iron shears laying around? We wouldn't, is the answer to that. And then let's see if we've got enough signalum or solarium in the system. We do. So there is the slice and spice, or slice and splice. We really have got to come up with a better machine room. This is kind of getting ridiculous. I guess for now we just stick it down here, which means we're going to need more power. Now, eventually, I normally end up flux duct. Ooh, are we out? That's leadstone. We got hardened. We normally end up with just keeping this in our bag because we, are so frequently trying to run power and that sort of thing. All right, so this needs an axe and a pair of shears in it. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing. We were looking for a farming station. Farming station. All right, so it requires a Z-Logic controller, which does require an iron axe and iron shears up there. So let's just do that. Iron axe and iron shears up there. And then we're going to need 2 solarium, 2 silicon, a zombie head, and redstone. So let's make sure we've got the solarium. We do, but we're actually running a little low on solarium. 2 solarium. I believe it was 2 redstone. And then a zombie. If we don't have a zombie here, we do have it somewhere else. Zombie skull. And what was the last item? I don't remember. Franken-zombie. Because, that's what happens. Farming station. Z-Logic controller. What are we missing? Oh, the silicon. It's only 1 redstone and 2 silicon. Durr. I bet you we're going, no, you've got that wrong. I know. When Grum sees this episode, he'll be going, oh, you derped. And I'll be like, oh, yep, you're right. All right, 1, 2, buckle my shoe here, here, which must mean this went here, and this went bang and bang, and that's probably, yep, okay, so it's in. That's going to take a second. So let's get the rest of this ready to go. Farming station. Stop, station, all right, knock my microphone stand over. That would not be cool. All right, pulsating crystals. We need to go ahead and get another machine chassis made for this. Did we already do this? I think we made a machine chassis for the other. There's the machine chassis for this one. Ooh, electrical steel. I hope we have electrical steel in the system. Electrical steel. We have a little bit. Not much, but we don't need much. All right. Pulsating crystals. We should be able to get 2 of those at this point. I think we've got everything except for our Z-Logic controller down here. Toss that back in there like that, and blam, 1 farming station. Yay! Now, we're also going to want to power this and get the items that are coming out of it. So we need another Tesseract, and this is why, I've already built one. See, I was playing ahead just a little bit. This is why I would say we need to change around our system just a little bit. So we are pushing power out on 404, but we're importing on 100. And we really need those two functions to be on the same one. So let's rename main base power and ME in. Bang. All right, so, and then we will actually get rid of that one. Can we not get rid of it? Probably because we've got something on it. All right, so now on 404, we are sending, and this one is only sending energy and receiving nothing. Good. And this one up here, we're going to switch over. It should still be sending none, receiving all, and we're going to move it over to this one. So we're actually powering our ME system from right here now. It'll feed right back in through there, I believe. No, it won't power through this block. It'd have to be attached to the energy acceptor underneath. All right, so, but we should be taking items in here now, and we can test that easily enough. Let's grab a hopper. And we happen to have a building block on us. So we'll just stick the hopper on top, toss the building block in. Oh, it's not going in. Why is it not going in? We're receiving all. We're on that channel, and it's connected to our system. This should work. I'm not sure why it's not working. Because that probably also means, where are you coming from? There is no dark spot down here. I've got F7 turned on right now. So the question becomes, is this now backing up? Yes, it is backing up. Okay, so this may be a little more... I hadn't expected... I've done this before. I didn't expect to run into this issue. We're receiving... Okay, we can block power. It may be power is... that's affecting this? Okay, so for this end, I'm an idiot, and I haven't changed this tesseract down here. Yeah. We have to change all the tesseracts. Alright, and it is sending items and receiving nothing, which should mean that this stuff is being sent through just like it should be, which means it's absolutely being received at the other end, almost certainly. But I'm curious about why this one isn't getting piped down. I actually got piped up. How you like that? Certainly didn't expect that either. Receiving items and fluids. Yes, that's fine. Let's go down here. Let's find something we don't have in this. Well, we know we don't have a farming station, so we'll just push our farming station into the system with a hopper and see if this works. This should work. Nothing's getting pushed into here, right? That's going through. That's going through. Here goes the farming station. So let's go down and make sure it's not just hanging out in the tesseract somewhere. Let's go make sure we have... Where are you coming from? I don't know where he's coming from, but I know where he went, and that's straight into the void because he ran off the edge. Now, let's see if we have a farming station in here. Farming, there. Okay, so that is working. So we now have our power and items on a single channel. So we can probably get rid of that second channel because there should now be nothing on it. So can we delete that channel? I don't know why I can't delete that altogether. Or do I click it here and minus it? Oh, there we go. All right. All right, so that bad boy set up. Whew, that was way harder than it should have been. Now, this one. So the farming station, farming. Boy, didn't I sound hickish all of a sudden. They're saying, what do you mean all of a sudden? The farming station covers a, without any upgrades, the farming station covers a 7x7. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And place. Oh, we've got, I forgot these are all carpenter blocks. So it'll actually sink into that block unless we shift click it. And I bet that was dark, being that it is a path. Yeah, shift click it just like that. That's what I was talking about. Click that one on and shift click this one on so that we can put the farming station on top of it. And actually, you know what we could have done here? We could have put the tesseract underneath. Right there. Tesseract underneath right there. All right. Now, on this one, we're going to be sending items. Nothing with fluids. We're blocking fluids. No, not receive only. Block. Blocking fluids and receiving energy. No, receiving energy. Why are we doing both here? No, there's the problem. Sending items, receiving energy. So this thing should now... Oh, we have to put it on the right channel. Bang. This thing should now be powering up. Sure enough, it is. We need to put tools in it, I think. Yeah, we must... No seeds. So let's go grab one of our seeds from down here, because it can't reach this far. And some of our seeds from over here. And we'll put these seeds in there. It also says no hoe. So, alright, let's see. We're facing north right now. So the two easts need to be... this is... Oh, mercy. This should be configured north, north and southeast, and then this is north and southwest. And yes, we want to lock those for now. This is where our outputs will go, so we need a... It says it has no seeds, but it has seeds. Do I need to put bunches of seeds in there? We need to put those on that side, that's for sure. Did it plant? No, it's holding them. So let's grab... so all we're doing is, we're not doing any lumber chopping, we're not doing any shearing of... we're not doing any shearing of leaves, so I think all we're going to need is a diamond hoe. So let's make a diamond hoe real quick. Where's the diamond one? Let's do this. Diamond hoe. And throw that in and see if it goes to work, because it should immediately start harvesting stuff because we have stuff to harvest. Alright, yep, there's a VCO and there's diamond essence both. Now, we should be able to tell it to spit items out, down, pull, push. So it should push our items out, but it should hang on to seeds. At least that's what I'm hoping. I want to see it do that. Obviously, there's quite a bit of diamond here that it needs to... that is ready to be harvested. I don't know where it's working, though, so... And I may not have these configured correctly. You know, it may be setting at this orientation. It'd be nice if they told us... let's see... Active with, active without, never active, always active. And then configured, but we can't tell... What is this? Whether or not you're showing us... I wonder if... See, I just don't know if the fact that it's only done part of this, 1, 2, 3, it looks like it only did a 3 by 3. So 1 would have been here, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which is not what is advertised on the website. Oh, it's also doing durability damage to our hoe. Okay, let's see what it takes. This is a Ender IO farming station. So Ender IO upgrades at... that won't work because I didn't click on the one at Ender IO. So what do upgrades in here look like? Mod item filters. Oh, it's going to be capacitors. We should be able to get to a double layer capacitor. So the single layer... Okay, let's look at a double layer. Double layer is 2 single layers and energetic. Do we have any energetic? Cool. Okay, let's just try this. Let's just see how far we can get. I really want that to be at least 7 by 7. I kind of built to that total... Oh, looky there. We had enough to build 1. 1, exactly 1. How did I get dust in my inventory? I'll go ahead and dump that stuff. Dump that. Grab this. Take it up here. At least I hope this is the right thing. Bang. Oh yeah, I immediately saw it start reaching out and doing some additional space. Okay, so it's really important that it be able to reach these 3 rows, or that I move... It can't reach this 1 row. The other option is for me to go move the pulsars that are underneath these 2 rows. Let's do that, because I'm eventually going to want water back in here anyway. So let's take this row out. And that should be it. Yep, and then let's drop beneath. Our magnet's on, but boy am I going to be terribly, terribly horrified if this all breaks. And I don't manage to get it back. Oh, I'm going to the bottom. I can still vein mine. I can put those 2 rows back. Alright, so we're going to vein mine from down here so that it all falls at us. We'll have to put some floor back in there if we're going to pull all that out. Boom, there we go. And then grab inside our bag of tricks here, we will grab our unbreakable, whatever rod. Builder's wand, that's the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Actually, you know what we need to do? 20. And if I had thought about it sooner, we wouldn't have done all this. 20 and 20. Now, we had this all on the diamond side, but we really should put some of it over here on the Minicio side. So we need to tear this out. We'll only tear out 2 of these because we've already discussed taking out that extra layer of dirt right against the wall to put water back in. Alright. So I guess when they say 7 by 7, it's... So originally it was 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what I'm guessing originally it was. So they didn't mean 7. They didn't mean the radius was 7. They meant the diameter was 7. We can live with that. It's not exactly what we had expected, but we know how to make that work. We can deal with it. So, all right, so we want to come into the same place on this side and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Aren't y'all all surprised that I can actually count to 20? I know those of you who know that I'm from the deep south are like, he can count to 20, he must have his shoes off. You're correct, I do have my shoes off, but, I said 1, 2, 3. Let's just pull the bottom row. 1. Oh my goodness, this is so slow with not being able to stand on it. 1, 1, 2. All right, so what else do we want and need to get done today? Well, there's some things on our board over there. If I can ever get the rest of these chopped down so we can get them back where they belong up top, we absolutely have a whole list of things that we want to get done. Oh, I thought that was going to fall into the void there for just a second. Bang, and bang, and bang. All right, now, this thing should be doing its job. Let's grab, did we just take out, where are they? There we go. Just to make this safe for us to move around on. That is not the level we wanted those at, though, because we're going to put water in. That's what we just said we were going to do. Mm-hmm. Yep. Why'd y'all let me do that? It needed to go down there, and then we can pull that out. And then with carpenter's blocks, you come back and click with the decorative block that you want on top, or the actual texture that you want on top, and then obviously we need to put a bucket of water in there. So this row should be being affected by the growth pulsar now. I just want to verify that I got it in the right spot. Oh, this side actually left the, that's interesting. On this side actually left, oh yeah, I just did that, duh. We were just talking about it, and I just did it, so. But if we, you know what, I'm going to tear this one out just so we can see. Yep, there's the growth pulsar right there. We'll put one dirt back in there. Go ahead and do that and that. And, well, it replanted it, so we know it's reaching that far. There we go. So it looks like it's taking care of a pretty big area. Obviously what we're going to want to do, since this is, so it's reaching all the way down to here. So these need to come out and get replaced by, we need to do that and that. And we probably need to do this as well, because obviously we're just wasting a bunch of the potential space that we could be using here to actually farm. We need to, oh, didn't I just say you can't do that you have to shift click on those? And then put this back in there like that, and then we can shift click dirt in on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did see it hoe that right behind me. And then we think it must be working up to around, let's just find out. I hope this is all now close enough to water. So that one, water will be in the middle, and it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one's 1, 2, 3, 4 in water, so it should be. It didn't do these? Why are you no do these? Maybe it's coming back to do those? That's all the dirt had. Okay, so, oh, it's out of seeds. It's not really. So it is planting the Minicio on this side. That's Minicio there. It did plant diamond over here, and this, when it tore it out, it did replace it with diamond. So we did have the sides correct. So yay. Obviously, I'll come back in and I'll clean this up some more. I had originally said once we got to the farming stations that we would need to reconfigure our growing space. It looks like we're to that point. So I need to get some additional water in here. I need to get some additional dirt in here. I need to make sure everything's going to be hydrated properly. And so this must be, it must not be able to reach this one, or it's just because it's out of seeds. Minicio seeds, though, we can provide it with Minicio seeds all day long. Seeds. 1, 2. That should be enough for it to not run out of seeds anytime in the immediate future. Now, obviously, I don't have that kind of seeds available for diamond, but it should start pretty quickly producing some additional diamond seeds. I'm really curious. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's doing 11 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. That's not a bad reach. I mean, that's, you know, upwards of half of everything that we've got currently. I mean, if we had another one down here, it'd be covering basically the other half of our field. So we'll get that sorted. But let me clean up my inventory real quick. Let me sleep and make it daytime, and then let's take a look at our build board and see where we are and what we want to accomplish with the rest of this episode. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. So the other thing, if we come look at our board, we've got several things on here. Automate the dark room. We can take down blazes. We still have to capture some. Draconic evolution spawner for Enderman. We can't do until we've got more draconium. Draconic grinder. We can't do until we've got more draconium. Draconic disenchanter. We can't do until we've got more draconium. These, I guess, technically are done at this point. But you will have heard a theme there over and over and over and over. Draconium, draconium, draconium. So, I think I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I think we are ready to go take on the Ender Dragon. Now, before we do that, I'm going to dump almost everything I've got into my bag, And I have taken that ender chest down. It doesn't once these are bound to each other. The stuff is not actually in the stuff that's in an ender chest isn't really in an ender chest anyway. It's really in the game in a memory slot sitting in the game. So you can that's the reason you can break an ender chest and replace it, and the items are still there, or set down multiple ender chests with the same colors and see the contents all in the same place. So I just took that ender chest down until we need it for a different color scheme for some reason, which is why it's no longer sitting over in the other corner. So we could just immediately hop into what we're going to need to get to the end. We have to have an end cake, right? Yeah, we have to have an end cake. Can we make this? Thankfully, we've gotten a couple of golden apples out of the treasure. Do we have any treasure bags right now? Sure, we don't. There are treasure bags from... Grum says I didn't spell treasure right. Yes, I left the T off because my T doesn't work unless I'm hovering over up here. Treasure. It's still not there. Anyway, there are treasure bags from Thongcraft. They should actually be over here. Yeah, these treasure bags. We have found some golden apples in a couple of those. I think we found 3 or 4. So we've got 3 of the enchanted and then 2 of the normal. So we do have that knocked out. So if we do end cake, we can go ahead and get... I probably don't have the Eyes of Ender right now, so we need 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Toss those in the system, and bang. There is an end cake. Now, we could just throw this down on the ground, eat a slice, go to the end, kill the dragon. However, I'm planning ahead just a little bit. Everybody hold your breath. We're going to try to plan ahead just a little bit. I know that we are eventually going to need a syringe of dragon essence. Is this the one? It's the only syringe I see. Or is it this syringe? It's got to be this syringe. Okay, so let's just look at what we need it for. What we're going to do, there is a dragon... you can make a mob dragon dimlet. Well, that's RF tools, so let's see if one of those syringes was RF tools. Syringe is RF tools right here. So, we want to make a syringe, because we want to get enough drag to make that dimlet. Dragon mob dimlet, you have to have... It doesn't show you the recipe, but you have to have a... syringe sample from the creature that you want to put that on. So we want to make sure that we take and I think, you know what, we're going to go, here, let's go try, we've got horses over here, look at here. I don't want to kill the horses, though. I haven't killed them yet they've actually been here at Bedrockium, that's nice. Can we do a chicken? The heck is that? Are we just attacking? Mob essence 10%, so I'm guessing we just attack with it like we would attack anything. Hold still. I just want your blood. Oh, except we killed it before we filled this one up. Although I don't know that we are ever going to need chicken essence for any reason. It's not like we're going to build a dimlet for getting all the chickens we could ever need. All right, so it takes 10 hits. It looks like it gets 10%. We'll throw this one in, I don't know, something. And then we'll grab another one real quick and see what we can do about heading to the end. All right, let's grab one of those. We put our pickaxe away, but we could end up inside. We've got the older pickaxe. Where's it? This one. We don't use this one ever anymore. Anything else we need? We've got full ZV-Seal armor, so that provides really good protection. These don't have any infusions on them, but I really haven't bothered to really do a lot with these because we know we're not staying here. We know we're going to Draconic armor. Is there anything else we need to do? We're healed up. You know what we could do real quick? Heart canisters, because we got plenty of red hearts. Okay, so we would need 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will just help ensure that we don't get killed. We need 10 of these. Ooh, we have no... Oh, the apples are down here. Oh, scared myself there for a second. I was like, how come we have no apples? We haven't survived on apples in a long time, so... And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got those. Let's look at the heart canister again. Necrotic bones, we should have... Okay, we should have that. Bang. There should be 10 of those. We can go in here. And, oops. What was that screen? What was it I clicked on? Oh, friends. Where is... Here we go. This is the screen I'm looking for. Toss those in right there, and suddenly we should have, here in a moment, when I finish healing up, there we go. I see orange hearts now. So, I tell you what, let me sleep, let me get my health up, and we'll be back in about 30 seconds when my health is all the way up, and we'll be ready to go. Monsters nearby. So where are these guys spawning? They're spawning back here somewhere? That should not be possible. None of that shows X's on it. F7. I see no yellow X's anywhere. I see no red X's. Everything under here is now covered. It would be red X's, I would think. And I sure don't see any. I don't know. But I keep getting these zombie invasions. And I don't know where they're coming from. and it's driving me crazy. All right, guys, I'm going to sleep, make it day. We're just about healed up, and we'll be back in half a second later. Yep, we are back, and we are ready to go. Now, we will be building a Charm of Dislocation, the Enhanced Charm of Dislocation, the Draconic. So we really want to get to Draconic Evolution. Dislocation. We want the enhanced one. Yep, the Enhanced Charm of Dislocation as soon as we can, but obviously we've got to go get Draconic stuff to do that, too. So we're going to have to go to the end manually at least twice, once now and once later. Oh, do we use Ender Pearls to charge that up? We don't want to eat the last slice. Ender Pearls. Thankfully, now that we are automatically feeding Ender Pearls into the system, we have a much larger supply. No. Is it an Eye of Ender? Grum's saying it's an Eye of Ender, not an Ender Pearl. Let's only make one until we know for a fact. Blaze powder, please. We'll try this. Of course, that recipe will stay there in the event that this is it. Yep, that's it. So let's grab a couple more just so that thank you very much. He gave me the big thumbs up. It was his contribution, I guess. All right. So we will add a couple more pieces to the cake here. Boom, actually we have a full cake. All right, cross your fingers, here goes nothing. We have flight. Our armor's in good shape. We have nothing extraneous on us. Oh, goodness. This could go really, really poorly. I don't expect it to, though. We are armored well enough. We have to remember to use the syringe first. All right, here we go. There's nothing to do but do it, right? Oh, my goodness. Now, the good news is, unlike in times past, we already have flight. So, we aren't at the immediate disadvantage of like having to try to tunnel over to wherever he's at. What's going on? Surely he's not in a void... He is in a void world. He's in a void world? Even the end is a void world? Wow. If the end is a void world, how am I ever going to get enough Draconium to do what I need to do? Come back, come back. Okay, how badly did he hurt me? He didn't hurt me at all, hardly. Come back towards me. I don't think I managed to hit him either. I was stunned by the fact that this is a void world. I was not expecting it to be a void world. Here he comes. I think I missed him. Oh, this is going to be painful. I'm not worried about killing him. I think I can kill him pretty quickly. What, 2, 3, 4... Did I get him at all? Ah, I got him 5 times. All right, well, come on back towards me. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Come on. No, give me some more. We're at 80%. We still need a couple. Come on. Come here, big boy. Come here. You can do it. Oh. You know what we didn't bring with us? Okay, that should be it, right? 100%. So guess what, big boy? It is time for you to go away. Oh, yeah, don't like that at all, do you? Don't like that at all. Now, we want to be beneath him because there's no ground down there, so his drops are going to fall into the void. This is not good. This is kind of horrible, actually. Wait. Oh, it's all falling. All of that beautiful Draconium is gone. Gone. Oh, my goodness, that is so horrible. And what I started to say I didn't bring. Man, I can't believe that Draconium's all gone. I was not expecting this to be a void world. Although every other place we've been has been a void world, so I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be a void world. I see clouds out there, but it looks like clouds. It doesn't look like the normal islands that we would see. I wonder if that's going to be true if we go 10,000 out, if that's going to be true for the Chaos Guardian areas as well, if they're going to be void worlds. Honestly, that's very, very bad. Okay, guys, well, we've done this. I'm going to wait on that heart, obviously, because I desperately, desperately need that heart. If we don't get this first heart, we're kind of hosed. We would have to try to fight a Chaos Guardian Dragon there we go, to get our first heart, and that just ain't going to happen. I don't think I can harvest this, can I? It doesn't show that it's harvestable or not harvestable at all. What about my better pickaxe? Yeah, Grum's saying piston. I'm aware that I can piston it off there, but I didn't bring a piston. Okay, well, we're just going to have to get out of here then. I'm really disappointed. I was really expecting there to be land down here where we could get Draconium. That was the primary reason for wanting to beat him, is to get access. We're at 9, 6, 5, 2, 1. Yeah, we're at -1 right here. So there is no land for sure down here. How very disappointing. Okay, well, you know, it's the game we play, right? So, guys, we're gonna pop through. I will probably go ahead and build. Yeah, I'm assuming that matter of fact, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Emerald Gamer is telling me it teleports away if you try to harvest it like that, but there's no land around, so I don't know where it would, unless that's it right there. What is that? Oh, that's a whole bunch. That's a whole bunch of Endermen all standing on the pad that I spawned in on. That's hilarious. I can't imagine where the dragon egg will have gone. We're just looking around to see if we can see it somewhere. I don't see it setting on any of these pedestals. So, all right, guys. Well, we're going to call this an episode. I am going to. I started saying I'm going to go get a piston, but I don't guess I have any reason to get a piston now, do I? Well, we will build a. That was the reason we got the syringe, was so that we could get the. So that we could get. Well, I don't know if in the Dragon Worlds, the dragons drop eggs. I'm going to guess that they do. I'm just going to guess that they do. All right, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me. It's been an interesting episode. How's that? I'm going to spend a few more minutes here looking around just to make sure that the egg did not go somewhere, but I suspect we've just lost that egg. So anyway, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I appreciate you spending your time with me. If you've enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.